Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Lemon Talk. Today, it's just me here, Joanna, doing the intro because we have a special guest today. So, our first special guest of 2021, or of the entire podcast as well, our first guest ever. So, let's bring him in. And the special guest is. It's Dulce!
Thank you so much for having me on this week's episode. I really appreciate that.
Of course. We're just kidding, everyone. We actually have a special guest, our first ever special guest on this podcast, Anna 2021. So,
Well, wait, before we continue, can we just talk about really quickly the fact that we both switch our backgrounds today? We're switching it up. You know, it's our special guest episode. We have to make it special.
Yes. So, let's bring in our special guest. Some call this person Squidward. Some call them Lemon Talk #1 fan. So let's bring in our special guest. Introducing, here comes our Lemon Talk #1 fan.
Hello.
Yes, round of applause. I've been applauding this whole time, but I didn't make it. No, I had myself on mute.
I can't believe I'm right here. Oh my god. I brought
Believe
my merch and everything.
You're one of the few people, the lucky winners, who gets to talk to us.
Remember, like, back then, like, they used to have those, like, Disney sweepstakes? The Danimal sweepstakes? I feel like one of them.
We have to have our special guest here before introducing who our special guest is. We have to let our special guest do the intro with us.
No way.
This will probably never be done, like, in the history of. You're the first person. How do you feel right now?
I feel excited, nervous, anxious. You know, all the good stuff.
When life gives you lemons.
You create a podcast. That was great. It was great. We loved it.
Yeah.
The first ever like intro collab.
Of course.
So, our special guest, you can't see right now, but their Zoom name is Lemon Talk #1 fan. Our Lemon Talk #1 fan, would you like to introduce yourself?
Wait, should we give her like a little drum roll, please?
You know what? I'll leave the fads to it. You gotta guess who I am based on my voice.
But no one's ever heard your voice. Okay, everyone, let's give them five seconds to comment down who they think the special guest is. We talk about this person quite a lot. So
subscribe challenge, go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, reveal yourself.
All right. Hi, my name's Isabel. Lemon Talk #1 fan, of course. You know, the one, the only, Hercules. You know.
You heard it here. It's Isabel. Of course,
Hello.
It had to be Isabel, our first guest. We talk about her all the time. But today she's not Isabel. Today she's Squidward.
And our #1 fan.
Lemon Squidward. I should have done that.
As many of you guys know, we talk about Isabel quite a lot, honestly, on this podcast. I'm just surprised that it took us this long to actually get her on the podcast. But hey, season 2, anything's possible in season 2.
2021. Woohoo.
All right. So, first order of business for this episode, our first collab episode, is that we are going to debate. We're going to have a debate on what we're
gonna debate on what
on what channel is the best channel. Now the channels we have are Disney Channel, which I will be representing, Nickelodeon, which Dulce will be representing, and Cartoon Network, which Isabel will be representing.
Yo.
So who wants to start us off?
I think we should start off with either our special guest or Joanna, because Joanna seems very prepared and very very out here. She's like, and I'm gonna be representing Disney Channel. She's like, Disney Channel is the best channel.
Yeah, I think we should start with the big company right there. You know, Disney. You're the big target right here.
Okay, well, we're gonna start off with Disney Channel because it's a big company. We have to start off with the main Disney Channel Disney character, Mickey Mouse. Okay, so it's gonna be Mickey Mouse versus who's your guys' character?
Mine is SpongeBob, Mr. SpongeBob the SquarePants.
Shoot, what's mine? Damn. Okay, I think.
So I think we know who won. I think I won. I just want to make that clear.
You just said SpongeBob.
No, wait. See, look, I'll play a wild card here. Cartoon Network is a channel that has so many cartoons you can never describe it with one individual character, and that's why I won. Point blank.
No.
No. That defeats the whole purpose of this game.
Oh my gosh. I'll do oh my god, Gumball. The Amazing World of Gumball. There we go.
So Mickey Mouse, obviously the clear winner here.
No,
SpongeBob and Gumball, because he's a classic. Everyone loves Disneyland. Everyone loves to take a picture with him, and him and Minnie Mouse are the power couple. They have the dream house, the clubhouse. They have friends with.
Hey! Don't get Barbie and Ken mixed up over here.
Damn.
They have the dream house.
No, it's Mickey. He has a little rotating screen, and then he has he has the little part of the house that could flip over.
No. Okay. Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the old Mickey Mouse or the new Mickey Mouse?
No. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is like the best one.
The Mickey Mouse.
You're not helping. You're not helping yourself. It's about you're going against Mickey Mouse.
No. I have a rebuttal. Don't worry.
First of all, can I just I just wanted to point out, Joanna, I love your whole host game show vibe right there with the microphone. Just kind of.
Thank you.
If you're not looking at it, if you guys are not looking at us on YouTube, then you should totally go in right now at Lemon Talk Podcast because Joanna is all ready for her game host career.
Well, Joanna, you mentioned Mickey Mouse and the Clubhouse folks. We were talking about Disney Channel, not Disney Junior. All right.
It's still Disney.
Don't matter. They try to profit by making a whole different channel for babies, and you went for them instead of I don't know what else is on Disney Channel, but they also have Disney XD, but you should have. Damn. Anyway, Amazing World of Gumball, a beautiful world with different animations, all coming into one show. A great show. If y'all haven't seen The Amazing World of Gumball, it ended, by the way. How sad. You should go watch it because it's full of great jokes. It's written so beautifully.
No, you see, this is why Mickey's a clear winner because
no. I had to step out.
Well, okay. Well, Isabel said that Gumball wins because it's a great show, but how many people actually watch Gumball? Now, how many people watch Mickey? Literally everyone grew up with Mickey. Everyone loves Mickey at Disney.
You know what? No, rebuttal right here for me. I'm a rebuttal that statement. So basically, I have to say that SpongeBob is the clear winner because if it wasn't, Isabel wouldn't be. Look at her little profile. Everyone knows who that is right away, right?
Damn, Isabel.
The whole Sponge.
Got me.
SpongeBob, we all know him. We all love him. Everywhere we go, you see a yellow sponge, and you're like SpongeBob. Mm-hmm. Is it marketing purpose? I mean, I don't know. And it's helpful. SpongeBob is a sponge. You know what you need sponges for? To clean stuff.
No. I have a rebuttal why Mickey's still better.
Hold up. I would like to point out as a
SpongeBob is a lollipop.
I would like to point out as a SpongeBob watcher that he actually gets traumatized of being a sponge. There's an episode where he becomes an actual sponge like for this commercial, and he has to clean a dirty toilet, and he gets traumatized so bad. So I don't know what that says about you or the show, but that's a poor uh claim.
No, it's
Yes.
not, because you know what? Sponges need to be appreciated more. That's why they need to have their own TV show like SpongeBob. Because what do you
Okay.
do? You go, you wash the dishes, and you just put the sponge like whatever. You shouldn't be. You should appreciate the sponge because it has life. It has a meaning. I can't take myself
Okay,
seriously.
no. But look, Mickey, I'm gonna put out my final statement here about SpongeBob and Mickey. Okay, Mickey is still better than SpongeBob because same reason as Gumball. Not every kid watches SpongeBob because a lot of parents feel like SpongeBob is inappropriate for their kids. Now, what
Nah,
parent thinks Mickey is
Disney's
inappropriate?
expensive.
None.
Disney's expensive.
What?
Disney is expensive. When growing up, I didn't have a lot of cable, but Nickelodeon was always offered on the regular like antenna thing. So I have to say that Nickelodeon is really friendly in that sense. Now I can't speak for them now, but
What? What? When was that? I never saw Nickelodeon. I had to pay for Nickelodeon.
Don't we have to pay for like all of these 3 channels?
Yeah, but she said it was free. So I'm like, where did
no.
I miss this?
I think there was a point in, I may be wrong, don't quote me on this, but I think growing up, I think there was a point where I saw SpongeBob for free. But if you wanted to watch more of like the other shows and Disney, especially Disney, you always had to have cable in order to watch Mickey Mouse. So sorry, Mickey, but
Yeah,
he wants my money.
yeah, but who's here now, like all into Disney shows? And I don't know if you have it, but I'm sure you would want Disney Plus, right? You'd be willing to pay for Disney Plus, right? Because you want to see all those amazing Disney movies and shows.
It's about shut up, because you have it too.
I do, but I don't use it.
The only reason why I have Disney Plus, and I'll say it right here, right now, is because of Marvel. That's it. No more, no less.
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you're still giving them your money. So it's very clear here.
Now,
Mickey's
now.
the winner. Mickey has won. Mickey is
You know
the
what?
winner.
I'll be pro SpongeBob because where do we get our memes from?
Ooh, you know what? Also, Mickey can be creepy sometimes. Have you seen those?
Creepy. Maybe I don't know. I've never seen.
You guys are just trying to say stuff to make Mickey look bad now. Shame.
Mickey.
Do not
can we
ask
get
him
in
for a
trouble if we
picture
do
again
this?
at Disneyland.
Okay,
Oh,
wait.
don't
wait.
worry.
Okay.
I don't care about. No, I'm just
Here,
kidding.
let me argue this. Would people want a mouse? Would they want a sponge? Or do they want a lovely cat? Pretty cat. A cute little kitten. I don't think anyone wants a rat here except for me because I'm weird.
Wait, who's the cat? The blue one?
Yeah.
The cat is the blue one. It looks more like a gumball than a cat.
No, he's the cat. His mom's a cat.
Has a big head.
Don't judge cats for having a big head.
Well, I think we should settle this one and go on to our next. Let's do like a show in general now. But
What? Okay, thank you.
we'll let the listeners say who they think won.
Comment down below if you're watching on YouTube which one you think won this first round. And if you're not on YouTube and you're listening on Anchor or any other podcast platform, go to our last Instagram post promoting this episode and comment down there if you think who won this first round.
I'm gonna round up all my friends and I'll be like, guys, you gotta have to comment that Cartoon Network is the best thing ever because it is. All the edgy people came out of there.
No. Okay, let's just go on to a channel as a whole now, like a show that each channel produced. So who wants to pitch their channel first?
I'll choose Teen Titans, the original one.
Teen Titans. Isabel's going with Teen Titans. Dulce, what's your channel?
I want to first off say I don't know if the listeners know that the people who produce and like the writer from these shows, especially on Nickelodeon, has kind of a history in a negative way that I'm not going to get into. I just want to clearly say that if you guys want to know more about that, to inform yourselves in that. But I just want to say that we do not support any of those claims. So if I say a Disney Channel, oh my god, I'm already giving Joanna free like props over here. I swear, it's not even my channel.
Free clout.
Free clout. Honestly, at this point, no. So if I'm about to say like any of the popular reality, like not shows, but like it's like what's it called, like sitcoms kind of type of shows from Nickelodeon, I do not support any of that. Any of those claims said. So I just want to say that because almost all the shows that were produced from Nickelodeon come from that guy. So I can't, Anyways, so for me, I feel like we all know and we love this. And they're just coming out with the reboot of this. iCarly. And Joanna, you love it because you texted me this personally. You were like, did you hear? I'm just saying, I think I'm going to win this one. I just have to be honest here. Really quick.
Okay. And my Disney show that I have picked is like, it's just one of my favorites. So I had to pick it. It's Good Luck Charlie.
Damn.
All right. So let's start off with you, Isabel. Why Teen Titans?
Cause okay. I don't know. Like, for me personally, I always grown up like loving superheroes and like I don't know, having powers was such a cool thing as a kid. So like having Teen Titans, the original, by the way, in as a thing to watch there was pretty cool because it's like, oh shoot, like there's these teens who actually make a difference in the world, but they still act like teenagers. Like is pretty cool. The art style's amazing, by the way, and the jokes are, I don't remember any of them, but I remember laughing. So yeah, Teen Titans was pretty cool, and like the drama and the relationships built were like really cool. And for some reason I sort of understood it as a kid, like the Robin and the Starfire, like one of them is clueless and the other is like literally like begging at their feet to date them. Like that was funny. So yeah, they're all like a little happy family, and yeah, that show's pretty good.
All right. We have heard Isabel's claim. Dulce. Or why iCarly?
The song now. You got to sing the song now.
I know. You see. Somehow the okay, we're not here.
She doesn't know the song.
Yes, I do. But copyright claims. Copyright claims. We can't.
Oh, come on.
We can't do these type of things. Unfortunately, even though we haven't gotten a copyright strike, apparently, even though we kind of had like a whole podcast full of just us singing copyrighted songs. So it sounds great. Kenny, please do not sue us. We love you. iCarly, we all grew up with it. I honestly don't think there's there's no person especially in our generation that doesn't know iCarly in general. And I think that especially with the reboot, especially with the reboot of the show, I think that I'm clearly the winner because people were excited. Twitter was tweeting. People were talking about it with their hashtags. Like everyone got so excited to know that this show was coming back. I'm excited for it to see where they, how they take it. Also, I have to just say, I mean, honestly, I think iCarly was funny. It was kind of relatable. It was kind of like it was a sitcom. It was just basically teenagers going through high school and like doing something kind of related to what we're doing with our podcast. We're broadcasting it. I just think it's really relatable. And with that, the fact that it relates to us, the fact that we all saw it, the fact that there's a reboot, and then the fact that it's iCarly, I think I win this. So, case closed.
Good Luck Charlie. Amazing Disney show, It's one of those shows we all love. It was like, what? Stop making that face, Dulce. Stop making that face. It was funny seeing Amy with her bad cooking. It's like a family we love. We wish Teddy could have been our older sister recording those videos for us, you know? Isn't that like so sweet? Like Teddy recording herself, like, hey Charlie, so this happened today, and so good luck, Charlie. That catchphrase is like amazing, you know? Good luck, Charlie. You just get to see the family grow up. Amy brings in Toby. They take care of each other. They grow stronger every episode, you know? It's an amazing family, and everyone always looks forward to the new episode every week.
Didn't they like try to continue? I don't know. I think I stopped watching when they introduced the new child. What was his name? Toby. You mentioned Toby.
Yeah, Toby.
Yeah, I stopped watching that. I'm just like, I think they're trying too hard.
I
So
agree with that statement.
Elaborate, Dulce.
I agree. Well, do you want to go on? Do you have something else to say, Isabel?
No. That's it.
Are you sure? Okay. Because I was going to say, I agree 100% with that statement. Toby, kind of ruined it for me a little bit. I think it was just too much. I think they were doing something really good, and then it just kind of got to a point where they were adding a new character into it. I have to say that almost everything that you said about Good Luck Charlie can be true for actually iCarly too. Everyone wanted to stay. Everyone was, put in, like, everyone was like waiting for like the time that iCarly was gonna air. They were all ready and exciting. It was a bunch of group of friends. It was doing fun stuff, and they were so relatable. Yeah. And then also talking about the video things. I think we talked about this in the previous episode where you kind of talk about why you wanted to do YouTube, and you kind of say that it's because you wanted video diaries. So you're emotionally attached to it.
Okay, so we debated shows, and again, listeners are the amazing Lemon Talk listeners. Comment down below or on our Instagram post who you think won. But now we're gonna move on to movies. And Dulce, what's your movie choice?
Okay, so I have two on mine, so I'm trying to think which one I feel like would win. But I think I'm going to say this one just because I think everyone loves this. So I will say my two options, and then I'll say which one I'm going to go with. So I was going to say Rags, which I thought was a really good movie. It's one of my favorites. I love the soundtrack of Rags, and I think it's like a good storyline. It's kind of like a Cinderella vibe story, but in a male perspective, and more of a oh, Rocky's in here too. Hi, Rocky. Didn't know you were a special guest in here too. More of a modern twist to it. But I think I'm going to go with Big Time Rush, the movie, because in the previous episode, I think we talked about the fact that we had a little encounter, us three, with my Big Time Rush poster. So I think that I should win the majority vote here because I know you all have watched Big Time Rush. Case closed.
You know what? I've always been ever since I heard that one episode where you guys mentioned me that one time, I would like to, I feel like it's fake at this point because I remember nothing of that. I remember nothing.
She's trying to be all innocent. We remember everything. We remember everything. Joanna has like such a crystal clear memory. She literally was like, that happened. And I was like that? And she's like, yeah. And this girl, Joanna remembers things from kindergarten. I trust her. If she says it happened, it happened.
Oh my God. I only remember the traumatizing things in life. So where I forgot where you saw us do that. Because whenever you guys bring up that memory, I think of that one bench in the corner of the park area next to the rocks.
No, it was by the restrooms where the big tiger is at, by the nurse's office, by the welcome center, and it's like the little pavement part before you enter the cafeteria, right next to that big tree. It was right there.
Oh.
I like how the listeners are gonna be like, what are you even talking about? A tiger?
I know. We're talking about a location in our elementary school. We were the tigers. We should say the chant. Let's do the chant.
Shout out to you guys.
Yeah. I think we should do line by line.
Okay, I'll start. We are tigers.
Hear us roar.
We are here to open doors.
Our future. Oh, I got so excited.
Our future is ours to learn.
As day by day,
we come to learn
skills in reading, writing, math.
Uh-huh.
We are on the college path.
We are tigers.
Everyone ready? Here
Here
roar!
Oh my god.
That was amazing.
Now they have to sponsor us. So
What do you mean?
That's our elementary school chat, everyone. We are mighty tigers that roar very loud. Okay, but Isabel, what's your movie? Back to the debate.
Okay.
or back to the story. Back to the story. Because wasn't she like
No,
kind of?
I just wanted to input that I recall nothing of that.
Oh yeah, that story. It is true, Isabel. You
Okay.
fought over Logan.
I did. Now I'm okay. I think it's because he had good hair. Because now that I'm older, I know that people with good hair are very attractive. So, wash yourselves daily. Groom yourself. Good hair is good looks. All right. So, my movie. I'm ashamed that I didn't bring the show up for debate because it's such a great show, and I forgot that it was a part of my life. So I'll bring up the movie, a very successful movie.
No, that's why I have to say that
Whoa,
it shouldn't
whoa,
win
you can't
because you
interrupt my
forgot.
segment. You can't interrupt my segment. Look at her. All right. So my movie will be the Steven Universe movie. Ta-da! I don't think any of you seen it, so I might give a brief explanation later.
Okay, so now I'm gonna say my movie. Just by saying it, it's an obvious winner. It's a classic. Everyone loves it. A classic love story. Troy and Gabriella. It's High School Musical.
No,
It's amazing. I go for High School Musical.
I forgot.
I think by just saying it, we know I won.
Look, what was that one on theaters? Which one? Because I think mine's the only one that hasn't gone on theaters.
I don't
I
think
don't
they
think
were on
mine either.
theaters.
Yeah.
Really, High School Music? Oh, no. The third
Wasn't
one.
the third one? The
Yeah.
third one I think was on
Okay.
theater.
Okay, so that's good. We're on an even playing field.
Okay, so who wants to try to beat me? Because we know I just won already.
You know what? I'll go. I'll try to defeat this monster. All right. So, Steven Universe, the movie, is obviously like what happens after Steven Universe, the show. So, I don't know. Basically, the whole thing is about these alien gem people. You really have to know the show, which is unfortunate. I think that I have to dock points on that because it's really surrounding the show, and you have to know the characters in order to like feel for them. But basically, the main villain is this one gem that is left on this planet for 6,000 years. She was abandoned by the main character's like quote unquote mom. So she comes back to take revenge. And it's, you find out that it's really heartbreaking that she was abandoned. And like the main character tries to fix everything, but like he goes through some troubles as well because his main purpose is to fix everything, but he can't really fix her. So like I don't know, it's like it really speaks to those people who were like abandoned like in any relationship and are struggling to find like the good in people. So yeah, I think that has a way clearer and better message than this lovey-dovey High School Musical movie.
I have to give her props. She went for the emotional appeal. She's trying to get us with the emotional sense,
Mm-hmm.
So I think it worked a little, but I'm gonna stand my ground because I'm a Sagittarius and I am a fire sign. So
Look at
Joanna, go next.
Oof.
I mean, I don't really have much to say because I've said it like many times. The name speaks for itself. Everyone loved it. We had to have 3 parts. Everyone would love. They would go crazy over if they did a part 4. It was so successful that they went ahead and did High School Musical, the musical, the series, because people wanted more, you know? So what else could I say? You know you were all into those songs like bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on it. You were like, can I have this dance? It's like catching lightning, the chances of finding someone like you. You know you
Somebody
loved
clip
all
that.
those
Somebody
songs.
like take this recording.
You loved all those songs, Dulce. You know you loved those. You know you were jamming out. And oh my gosh, when I said jamming out, I just thought of another amazing movie. Like if we had
Camp
another
Rock.
option, yeah, Camp Rock. It's like another amazing one.
Okay, you know what? Like here's the thing. Okay, let me see. Do I want to surrender my
God,
white
wait.
flag?
I sort of want to point out that I think all of our movies. Oh, never mind. Mine and Joanna's movies are musicals. They do have musical numbers in them. Dulce, I'm sorry.
Mine has music.
Subtracted.
Mine has musical. Yeah, mine has music in it. They're like dancing while they're like being chased around in like spy costumes.
I don't think that counts.
Yes,
Musicals
it does
have
count.
like music.
It's
like,
about we both know you lost on this war, okay?
I did not.
I actually just thought of something. Dulce, I don't think you could really go against High School Musical because if I remember, you kind of auditioned for Kenny and you were singing, I gotta go my own way. What if
No.
and you were pretty into it.
No.
Uh-oh.
No, you see, okay, this is the thing. I will give it to you. I grew up loving High School Musical. I grew up loving Camp Rock. High School Musical will always have a place in my heart. But if I'm being completely honest, from what music I would sing the most on my free time, I would listen to Big Time Rush on repeat compared to High School Musical. And it's nothing against High School Musical. Like, I love High School Musical, and I'll admit it. You know, I almost surrendered my white flag. But I have to be honest, practical music choices that I feel like people would listen to now, especially in our generation, I feel like people would go back. Go to, you know, their iTunes.
What is she
And
doing? You know, Joanna, this is low-key cringe.
and search for Big Time Rush and listen to it. Honestly, 24/7 is one of the best albums out there. I mean, like, no one can compete with this. Like, and then also the fact that like everyone knows the Big Time Rush theme song, like everyone. This is a classic. Like you can sing this, and you know you can, and you would. And all I have to say to win Joanna's vote here is Kendall.
I just like to say, really, if you were like gonna watch something, your mind wouldn't really go like Big Time Rush. That's the show. Yes, everyone loves it.
Yes,
but
my
it's a
mind would go
show-
there.
It's a show that someone has to kind of remind you about it. Like, oh, you want to see Big Time Rush? Oh yeah, I remember that show. Let's rewatch it. High School Musical. Everyone remembers High School Musical. Like, it's a classic. If people
Joanne,
talk
wait.
about it, still watched.
Isabel, have you watched High School Musical? Because I know the answer to that question.
Like once.
Would you go watch it again?
No.
Case proven. Nothing less. Thank you, jury.
That doesn't count. Okay, that you don't let me finish my point.
What do you mean? Okay, continue.
I still had
Enlighten
more
me.
to say. Plus, I think I would win this.
No. Wait, go back to like the audio where Joanna was like, I don't think I have much to say.
I mean, well, you're here putting bad things out here. Like, you're not. So, I can't let people think you're winning when it's a weak claim here. Okay? So, I also like to point out that I sang the songs. You know, I know the lyrics. Dulce here played the music off of her phone. Now, that's not a true fan. That's not a Nickelodeon stan. So, yeah.
No. I only did it because I wanted to prove to you the fact that people would listen to it now. Not because I wasn't singing it. No. I wanted to show you. I wanted to, instead of telling you, I wanted to show you. I need an A+. I need to get an A+ for that in English because that's what they want us to do in English class. But my point is that this is really hard for me, y'all. first of all, I want to put a disclaimer. We're not fighting in real life. Like, this is just all, like, fun and games. I do agree with, like, the High School Music thing. It's really good and stuff. But I do have to say that I still stand with Big Time Rush. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So,
That just
so I'm
recalled
no.
We're talking about the movie here. You're talking more about the show.
No.
So you didn't really defend your movie.
Okay, fine. I'll defend my movie right now. What is something that people love a lot in life? And
Money.
this is okay. Okay, money.
Romance.
Okay, who has money?
The top 1%.
Okay, we're going somewhere. Who comes out in a movie? Who come out? What are they called?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Wrong, but close. I'll accept that, but no, that's not the person I'm trying to talk about. Okay, actor Tom Cruise. He is a spy. You know, that's kind of like what he does. That's what he likes to do. What else is a spy movie? Big Time Rush, the movie. It's a spy movie. Combining your favorite 4 main character guys, band, the music, the things that make Big Time Rush amazing. Putting it into a scenario where they have to save the world. Come on, that's great. It's amazing. It's a sitcom. It's funny. You have the same characters from the show. You have new characters introduced. I think that I want her because Joanna, look at her face. Like she's looking back and she's like, you know.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you to complete your sentences. You know, I don't want to interrupt you.
But she can bash you later on.
Okay, Joe, you can go on. I'll wait for your criticism on my poor claims, and then we can move on.
Okay, the last thing I'm gonna say is that everything Dulce just described, spy, all that stuff, I don't remember any of it. And I watched that movie. I watched it like a long time ago. Big Time Rush is not a movie that it sticks in my head and I'm gonna remember for a lifetime. High School Musical is. So thank you, and you guys go ahead and decide who won.
Okay, hold
Okay,
on.
with that being said, okay, you want to add something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to apply your statement exactly to High School Musical. I watched it a long time ago, and I have no idea why they're fighting in the first place, or if they're fighting. I don't even know why they're together.
What do you mean? Why are they fighting?
I don't know. Oh, that's number 2, right? That's the second one.
Yes, that's number 2. Balls.
I remember the first plot of the movie. The plot of the first movie. Like, I don't remember. All I just remember is like singing teens. That's it. Sharpay is the only person I remember.
But you remember a character name?
Yeah, Troy Gabriella. That's like the iconic duo. It's annoying.
Okay, how many do you remember from Big Time Rush?
I only remember their faces. That's the thing. I don't know.
You see, but that's something.
No. So you didn't help. You didn't help Big Time Rush, Isabel. You just helped High School Musical because you actually remember the character names.
Well, I would like to argue that for my thing, but I think you would have to know. See, I think I'm on 3rd place over here. Actually, I would like to place myself on 2nd place. The only negative points I have is that you have to watch the show before the movie.
Okay, yeah, but like how Joanna was saying, we gotta wrap this up because we're getting too into this. But yes, we had there's no hurt feelings in this podcast. Okay, Joanna.
All of us personally, you're not my friends anymore.
So we lost our number 1 fan.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Let us know who won each round and who won overall. Like who represented their channel the best. All right.
I'm gonna just input just because Disney is a huge, big company does not mean you automatically win, Joanna.
I never said that. I just said.
I know, but other people might take into account how big Disney is with their budget. Cough, cough. I'm gonna just say my movies were, really low budget, but they still made it work perfectly.
I have to say,
it's not my fault Disney was successful. It's not my fault.
I know, but I'm gonna just tell the audience.
Yeah, so Kenny, this is all your fault. Thanks for making all your movies successful for Disney Channel. So yeah.
Round of applause, I guess.
Okay, anyways.
Okay.
All right, everyone. So now with that being concluded, that was a fun little game that we wanted to try out because, I don't know, we wanted to change things up. Season 2. Anyways,
I'd say we got very into it, a little too into it.
it was fun, honestly. I do think it was fun. But like we said, no hard feelings. I watched all Disney Channel shows. I watched some Cartoon Network too. I seen Nickelodeon too. So it's just for fun and games. But anyways, we're gonna go deeper into, or we wanted to go a little bit deeper into our friendship in general, just because if you guys don't know, which you know me and Joanna's how far our friendship goes, which is all the way in elementary, but also Isabel was a big part of that friendship as well.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, so Isabel, we just introduced Isabel in the beginning as Isabel, but Isabel has been our friend since elementary too, and I think even Isabel and Dulce were friends first before I even met both of them. So just talk about a little your friendship before I came in.
You know, the usual. I hated her. She hated me.
No. That's not how it went. I feel like I pushed our friendship a lot. I honestly didn't think it was gonna work out, but it ended up happening, and here we are now.
Yeah, it's weird because I think like that's kind of stereotype of the extroverted would adopt the introvert. I think that's exactly how it happened. And like, I don't know, I didn't like that she adopted me. I'm just like, who are you? Like, get out of my face. So yeah, that was like most of it. Some parts are blurry. I don't even remember no, I don't remember anything.
Wait, so what grade did you guys meet? Kinder?
That's harsh. It's harsh. She was like, I don't remember anything. I'm like, oh, my heart.
Wait, when did you guys meet again? Kinder?
Second grade.
Oh, second grade.
No.
You
In
joined
the
second grade.
womb. I was gonna say the womb.
I remember exactly which class actually, like where our class was.
Me too.
Bungalow 16. I'm joking.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I'm joking. It was a bungalow though.
I was like, you remember the exact number? I'm like, I don't remember that far into it.
It was one of the like little makeshift buildings across from the park, and it was like
the haunted park. Can we just like everyone was like always saying they're like, oh my god, there's like a witch in the woods. And
oh my god, could I have I'll go on a time right now. Dude, I don't know if because after school, like I think it was that daylight savings time because it was really, really dark after school, and it was like 5:00 when our parents were supposed to come pick us up. So we were roaming around the school and everything was dark, but the lights were on. And we went to the library, the old library by the principal's office. And then I remember it was like me. I don't even remember who was there, but it was those kind of troublemaker kids I was with. And we looked into the library and we started making up stories. And like, you know, we're just trying to scare each other. And I look in there and I'm like, I don't see anything. Like, am I dumb or am I dumb? So then I make up this story. And then I'm like, oh, I see green eyes, run! So we all like run out and we're all scared. And then like, I guess we continue to talk about like how this place was haunted, especially the second upstairs bathrooms. Because they were always closed, but you would always hear a toilet flushing, or someone claimed, like, you know. Yeah.
Also talking about the library, didn't like the roof fall or something like that?
That's what I was gonna say. I forgot we had like we had to create another library. The first one broke on us.
Oh, it did?
I know. Yeah, like an earthquake or no, I don't know if it was an earthquake, but something happened and the roof collapsed or something.
I think it was just built wrong and something broke, and so they moved our library to a bungalow, right? Was it a bungalow?
Yeah, the same bungalows from was it the ones facing the park again? I don't remember where they were exactly.
I don't know.
Oh, true.
Remember. Okay,
anyway.
Okay, so when did all three of us meet? I think it was like another thing. I think it was like the same story of between you and Dulce with me and Dulce. Dulce probably just came and like just kept talking and talking to
Right?
me.
Okay. So I thought that was a
Oh
problem.
my
It's
god.
like, is it just me and her, or like does she do this to other people?
So this episode is gonna end short.
Wait, Dulce, do you remember? I don't remember how we met, honestly. How
Honestly,
any three of us.
well, the only honestly, like the only time the only person I remember meeting was Isabel, but it was only because she was the first person, the first friend that I made, or like friend in my eyes was like the first friend I made during that time. Because I was living in another place and then I moved and then I went to that school. So that's why I feel like I remember meeting her first. But like to be honest, everyone else, sorry if you're my friends, and sorry Joe. I don't really remember, but it just happens. But it's great. I mean, I love the connections and I love talking to people. But I do feel like I would start a conversation. I feel like I would be the one to push a friendship, which I have. So you guys are both living proofs. So
Well, I think I don't remember how I met both of you either. So, but I'm pretty sure it had something to do with after school because we didn't have any classes together until I had a class you in 5th grade, and weren't you in the 4th grade combined class, Isabel?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, so that was probably for the first class I had was Isabel was 4th grade, and then we moved to 5th grade, and we were all in the after school program. So we probably just ended up meeting from seeing each other every single day in the after school program and being put in the same class.
did you regret it? Did you also hate me, Joanna? Might as well let the truth come out.
You see, I was too young. I don't remember that.
You don't remember that, but you remember what you did in your kindergarten class or something like that.
Yes.
Okay, but now that we kind of opened up of our friendship, that we just kind of, got to know each other more, and here we are a few years later, and we're still friends, so that's kind of saying a lot about our friendship. But if you guys want Isabel to come back, we would totally love that. I don't know how Isabel feels about that. This
I'm
is
not
really
coming.
much... She's
I'm
like,
not
canceled.
Canceled. # canceled.
If you guys want her to come back, hopefully we can have a face reveal. I don't know, but I'm kind of liking the Squidward that we have here. Honestly, it's a thing. It's a vibe.
I'm gonna be one of those faceless YouTubers because I think me and Duta talked about it yesterday. How big Dream and Corpse were becoming, and I'm like, I'm gonna be one of them. So I'm here, not showing my face, even
She's a faceless.
even though all your audience probably knows what I look like.
Okay, but with that, we'll end it off. Okay. Thank you guys for listening to this episode. Bye.
Hold up. Wait a minute, ladies. I have a few notes here.
Okay.
So
What?
the audience believe that there's some tea going on in here, and I did a little bit of digging, and some fans have been complaining that you don't answer their questions during the Q&As, which happen on Instagram Live. How do you feel about this, huh?
Okay, guys,
No comment.
everyone, Isabel is upset about this because it was her question that we didn't answer. We answered it.
No. All the fans, all of them.
Okay, well, it's just we answered every single question but this one question. And it was because it was a violent question, and we're
It
not
was
a violent.
not.
We are not gonna answer
This
a
was
violent
not
question. Well, I'm not gonna say what the question was because it was violent. So
It
was violent. It was a little crazy.
All right.
What was the other question?
Oh, I didn't have any other questions. I just had claims. Outrageous. We have, Dute cutting off Joanna during the meetings. And then Dute
Honestly, I feel bad about that a lot of the time. Here, cutting her off.
That's it. That's all I have. There's too much, actually.
okay, but before we wrap this up, since Isabel decided not to wrap up the episode earlier because she wanted to come here with some claims, I have some questions for Isabel because she is the Lemon Talk #1 fan.
Oh, wait, please.
I want to test her knowledge. I want to go. She said she's going to change her name on Zoom. Everyone to not be the Lemon Talk #1 fan no more. But
it's going to be like #1, like 100 fan.
No. I'm going to be the enemy now.
I need to test your knowledge, Isabel. I need to see how much of the
You actually
podcast
listen
do
to
you
us.
really know. So the first question, pretty easy. What's the name of episode 1? Lemon Talk episode 1. What's the title?
Isn't it like we create a podcast or something?
No!
Oh my
Wrong! It's called Intro to Us. Well, what's the name of our most recent podcast?
Oh, I remember. It was Hello 2021 or Goodbye 2020. One or the other.
Not exactly.
Wrong.
It's Goodbye 2020, Hello 2021.
Same thing.
No, it's not. Number one fan, you are.
Okay. What was the first platform besides Instagram? Well, the next platform after Instagram that we came out with.
YouTube.
Is
You
she
know
right?
what? She's not wrong. I like. You should have been more specific with the question, because
I know. She's
actually
right.
no, because wouldn't it be Anchor first, then Instagram?
Well, if she
If we're
never
talking about
No, I'm saying
if we're
after
talking
Instagram. I said after
Oh.
Instagram. So she's right, YouTube.
okay, I'll give it to her.
Okay.
Sure, pass that one.
We'll say when I ask her a question.
I wasn't prepared. I didn't even know we were doing this, so I think
neither.
you're doing a good job right now. So keep it going.
Okay. In the episode, let's talk about the holidays. What were the 2 gifts that I showed to have Dulce
Oh,
guess?
Socks and Pringles.
Yes. And what were the 2 gifts Dulce showed me?
A book and lotion.
Okay, she got it right. Okay. She knows some knowledge, but you gotta learn on knowing those podcast names, okay?
How
Well, I don't
episode
know
names.
the titles.
I have one question actually. Now I think about it. How many boys
16.
have I mentioned in the podcast?
0. You never mentioned their names.
But, no, how many references?
Can
Can you rephrase my question, Joanna?
How many boys
16.
has she talked about? Like, just mention them, as a ghost without no face.
I'm gonna say 2, because 2 is the only one I remember.
Dulce, is she right? Did she answer your question correctly?
No, you're wrong, actually. I was gonna say yes too, but no. Now that I think about it, to all the boys I've loved that Dulce has loved before, that episode, I talk about at least 2 in that one. So, and I know we talked about another one beforehand, so I have to say you got it wrong.
Bleep, 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 bleep. Yeah, I just mentioned all the boys.
If you guys don't know what she's talking about, it's that because we bleeped the names of the boys
That
Dulce
was funny.
said
I
in
would
that
give you
episode.
credit for that.
We
It's
had to though. We didn't contact them. We should have.
Okay, so we're done with asking questions to Isabel. Hopefully Isabel enjoyed
Rapid
being
fire.
our first guest, and hopefully she doesn't come and attack us again on our podcast. But hopefully you guys like having Isabel here as our guest. Let us know if you want her to come back. And thank you guys for listening. Make sure you follow
Thank you
us on
so
all our
much.
platforms.